saja.
2 jam setengah.
2 jam setengah ke?
2 jam setengah.
Itu
Boleh
jam setengah tu
tengok
dari
kalau
rumah. Kalau dari airport ke
ya, kalau Cik Jubir ada semacam invitation, coba tengoklah Pak.
Boleh confirm the date tu, nanti boleh saya panjang kepada Dr. Asliza untuk jemput.
Boleh. Boleh.
Kalau Pak Nur Poli Bandung mau melihat one stop where all the TVET players in Malaysia, that's the week lah.
Venue-nya di mana Cik Jubir?
Di Shah Alam.
Oh, di Shah Alam. Okey.
Tak jauh daripada airport.
Ya. Boleh.
Tapi kalau datang Shah Alam kena terus ke PSAS.
Silakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Mr. Muhammad Zubair bin Muhammad Hanifah, Director Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah Malaysia. The Honorable Mr. Muhammad Nuruddin, Director Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung Indonesia. Madam Siti Marlina binti Muhammad Amin, Deputy Director Akademik Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. Mr. Arman Haji Ahmad Safawi, Deputy Director Academic Support Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. Madam Pipit Anggreni, Deputy Director Academic Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Dr. Kurniawan, Deputy Director Students Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Sharul Nizam Mohtar, Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. Mr. Jata Budiman, Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Bustami Ibrahim, Head of Department of Design Engineering Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Dharma Firman Shah Undayat, Department of Foundry Engineering Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Ismail Rokim, Head of Department of Information Engineering Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Suharyadi Pancono, Head of Center for Academic Development and Quality Assurance Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Dr. Asliza Yusof, Head of Internationalization Unit Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. Madam Dini Hadiani, Coordinator of International Relations Office Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Abianuddin Salam, International Relations Office Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Mr. Yun Gemilang, International Relations Office Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Students from both Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah and Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung who will be participants for this virtual workshop program for the next 2 days. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen of Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah and Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to the opening ceremony National Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling a Real Lab. This program is organized by the Internationalization Unit Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah Malaysia in collaboration with Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, the International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling a Real Lab program is an international event that will expose students from both institutions to leverage the international exchange of the next 2 days. One of the main objectives of this program is to build cooperation among students from both countries through teaching and learning activities, and also to maximize smart collaboration internationally. Respected guests, our program today will begin with a doa recital. In order for a peaceful and smooth program this morning, I would like to hereby invite Mr. Abdul Qayyum bin Muhammad Razi to lead us for a word of prayer. Over to you, Mr. Abdul Qayyum.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma antas salam wa minkas salam wa ilayka ya'udus salam fahayyina rabbana bis salam ya salamu sallimna ajma'in waj'alna min ibadikas salihin. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most kind, praise be to Allah, Lord of the world. Let your blessing and your peace be on your servant and your messenger Muhammad and on his family and his companions. Allahumma ya Allah, on this glorious day, in conjunction with the opening ceremony of International Virtual Workshop, we uphold our hands to pray gratefully to thank on your infinite favor to us till we can live in peace and harmony to perform our task as your servants. O Allah, we ask you your blessing to make this occasion in success. Allahumma ya hayyu ya qayyum ya dzal jalali wal ikram. You are the mercy of the mercies and you are the Lord of the mercy from your presence and shape for us right conduct in our plight. We ask you for knowledge which is beneficial and sustenance, which is good, and deeds which are acceptable. O Allah, help us to remember you, to thank you, and to worship you in the best of manners. Forgive us, have mercy upon us, guide us, give us help, and grant us sustenance. Allahumma ya hafizul ya raqib. O Allah, you are the most forgiving and one who loves forgiving. Therefore, forgive us and wish all the committee of the International Virtual Workshop and its related meetings a very pleasant and productive one and a memorable event that would be held in the future. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Qayyum, for leading us in such beautiful words of prayer. Praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we have been graced by the chance to gather in this momentous ceremony. We will now proceed our next agenda, which is the presentation of institutions' corporate video. We will present to you the corporate video of Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah Malaysia, followed by the corporate video of Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, Indonesia. Presenting Corporate Video Showcase.
Nature provides harmony. Are responsible in sustaining the ecosystem by integrating natural sources with technological advancement. Life is a journey across the spectrum of knowledge exploration and skills application. Innovation and creativity derive from competency which catalyze the nation's economic landscape. Realizing the vision and mission of technical and vocational education and training are the key factors for the establishment of Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. PSAS aspires to provide competitive human capital to support industrial development and mastery of technology. PSAS is now embarking on a new dimension by offering industry-led programs and relevant niche areas. PSAS is led by a proactive management team. PSAS management is administered by 6 academic departments and 2 academic support departments. Department of Civil Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Department of Electrical Engineering, Department of Commerce, Department of General Studies, Department of Mathematics, Science and Computer, Department of Students Affairs, and Department of Co-Curriculum. PSAS management is also aided by 15 non-academic units that ensure the sustainability of service delivery. Currently, PSAS is offering 14 diploma programs and 1 Bachelor of Manufacturing, Engineering, Technology, Automotive Design program. In line with the lifelong learning concept, also offers knowledge transfer and self-development programs in enhancing industrial collaboration with the stakeholders. This particularly strengthens its position as a competitive training and education center. In consideration of holistic development, PSAS provision of conducive learning ecosystem with the support of latest co-curricular facilities. The objective of imparting knowledge and skills will not be achieved without research and development of innovative products. PSAS has proven its ability in producing high-impact studies and innovative products by obtaining national and international recognition. Cultivation of creation, research and innovation is the basis to strengthen TVET's transformation in fulfilling the nation's goal. PSAS, innovative sustainability, technological capability led by industry.
Selamat datang di POLMAN. Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung adalah politeknik pertama di Indonesia yang dahulu bernama Politeknik Mekanik Swiss ITB atau PMS ITB. Pendirian PMS ITB merupakan hasil kerjasama bilateral antara pemerintah Indonesia dengan pemerintah Swiss pada tahun 1973. Namun PMS ITB baru diresmikan secara formal pada tanggal 24 Maret 1977. Saat ini POLMAN memiliki 4 jurusan dan 10 program studi dengan total student body 1.200 mahasiswa. Sejak tahun 2002, seluruh program studi yang diselenggarakan oleh POLMAN memperoleh nilai akreditasi A dari Badan Akreditasi Nasional Perguruan Tinggi, dan tahun 2003 POLMAN meraih sertifikat ISO 9001 untuk penyelenggaraan pendidikan tinggi. Salah satu keunggulan yang dimiliki POLMAN adalah penerapan pembelajaran yang disebut dengan Production Based Education atau PBE. Melalui PBE, mahasiswa dilibatkan langsung dengan kegiatan produksi untuk permintaan industri yang terintegrasi dalam kurikulum pendidikan melalui metode OO 321. 3 semester di kampus, 2 semester di industri, dan 1 semester kembali ke kampus. Melalui metode tersebut, maka lulusan POLMAN selain mendapat ilmu pengetahuan dan keterampilan, mereka juga memiliki sikap kerja dengan budaya industri yang dibentuk selama perkuliahan. Jurusan pertama yang diselenggarakan sejak awal perkuliahan POLMAN pada tahun 1976 adalah jurusan Teknik Manufaktur. Jurusan ini memiliki 4 program studi, 3 prodi merupakan program D3 yaitu Teknologi Pembuatan Perkakas Presisi, Pemeliharaan Mesin, Teknologi Manufaktur, serta 4 yaitu prodi Teknologi Rekayasa Manufaktur. Lulusan jurusan ini akan memiliki kompetensi dalam melakukan berbagai proses manufaktur, meliputi pembuatan perkakas presisi seperti mold and die, jig and fixture, tooling, dan berbagai mesin khusus lainnya yang dibutuhkan oleh industri. Jurusan kedua yang diselenggarakan sejak awal adalah Teknik Perancangan Manufaktur yang memiliki 3 program studi. 2 program D3 yaitu Prodi Teknologi Perancangan Perkakas Presisi dan Teknologi Perancangan Mekanik, dan 1 program D4 yaitu Prodi Teknologi Rekayasa Perancangan Manufaktur. Lulusan jurusan ini akan memiliki kompetensi dalam teknologi perancangan perkakas presisi, perancangan mesin perkakas, dan perancangan berbagai alat atau mesin khusus lainnya. Perancangan manufaktur merupakan hulu dari setiap rangkaian kegiatan manufaktur. Maka lulusan jurusan ini akan menempati posisi strategis pada sektor industri manufaktur. Jurusan ketiga adalah Teknik Pengecoran Logam yang dibuka sejak tahun 1986 dan memiliki 1 program studi yaitu program D3 Teknologi Pengecoran Logam. Pada saat itu, jurusan ini merupakan foundry school pertama di Indonesia dan lulusannya memiliki peranan yang besar dalam perkembangan industri foundry di tanah air. Kompetensi lulusan jurusan ini adalah penguasaan teknologi pengecoran logam yang meliputi perancangan tuangan, pembuatan pola, pembuatan cetakan pasir, proses peleburan, perlakuan panas, serta pengujian dan analisa bahan. Sehingga mereka mampu membuat komponen coran berkualitas tinggi yang dibutuhkan oleh berbagai sektor industri, seperti industri otomotif, pertambangan, dan industri alat berat. Pada tahun 1995 dibuka jurusan keempat, yaitu Teknik Otomasi Manufaktur dan Mekatronika, yang menyelenggarakan 1 prodi D3 Mekatronika dan 1 prodi D4 Teknologi Rekayasa Otomasi. Jurusan ini menghasilkan ahli teknik yang kompeten dalam merancang dan menangani sistem perangkat otomatis. Para lulusannya dibekali dengan pengetahuan dan keterampilan dalam bidang mekanika, elektronika, dan informatika. Keterampilan tersebut menjadi dasar untuk merancang, merangkai, dan memelihara permesinan atau peralatan otomatis baik secara terpisah maupun secara terintegrasi dalam satu sistem manufaktur. Dalam menyikapi perubahan teknologi yang semakin cepat serta menyongsong era revolusi industri 4.0, maka POLMAN perlu mengambil langkah-langkah pengembangan dengan penguatan program studi yang ada dan mengembangkan program-program studi baru yang relevan dengan rencana pengembangan industri nasional. Oleh karena itu, POLMAN telah merencanakan untuk membangun kampus 2 di Kabupaten Majalengka yang akan mengakomodir 40 program studi baru dengan kapasitas sekitar 16.000 mahasiswa. Kampus 2 ini merupakan langkah penting dalam mencapai visi POLMAN, yaitu untuk menjadi institusi terdepan dalam bidang pendidikan, pengembangan dan penerapan teknologi manufaktur yang berkelas dunia.
Thank you very much for watching the informative corporate video showcase of both polytechnics. Honorable and distinguished guests, our program this morning will continue with the welcoming remarks from the Director of Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Malaysia. We would like to welcome and invite the Honorable Mr. Muhammad Zubair bin Muhammad Hanifah, Director Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, to present his welcoming remarks for our program International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling Area Lab, as well as officiating the opening of our program this morning. Please welcome Honorable Mr. Muhammad Zubair Muhammad Hanifah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Mr. Muhammad Nordin, Director of Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, Dr. Engineer Pipit Anggreni, Deputy Director Akademik Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, Dr. Kurniawan, Deputy Director Student Affairs Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, Madam Siti Malina binti Muhammad Amin from Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Mr. Arman Haji Ahmad Sapawi, Deputy Director Academic Support, Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Mr. Sharuniza Mokhtar, our Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering, Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Dr. Asliza Yusuf, Head of Internationalization Unit, Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Madam Dini Hadiani, Head of International Relation Office, Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, all Head of Department, Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, International Relation Officer of Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, distinguished guests and students from both Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah and Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, it's my privilege to extend a warm welcome to the Honorable guest, Mr. Muhammad Nordin, Director of Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, and all virtual workshop participants for joining our much anticipated event. Let us express our deepest gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for allowing us to gather virtual in the opening ceremony of the International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling a Real Lab, co-organized by Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Malaysia, and Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, as all of us are aware, this program aims to become a connecting bridge in terms of technology exchange and collaboration opportunity between two distinguished educational institutions. Furthermore, this platform will provide an excellent opportunity for participants to experience a real-time laboratory environment virtually. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward to the 21st century, the revolution of technology has rapidly transformed our society into adapting to an era of accelerated technology progress. Once quoted by Brian Tracy, a highly respected motivational speaker, stated that in a time of rapid change, standing still is the most dangerous course of action. Thus, the implementation of this program is much needed to prepare a student generation with well-equipped knowledge and skill. Throughout the program, all participants will be involved in multidisciplinary technical series such as 3D printing application and development, fosters virtual lab for sensor development system, virtual laboratory of computer numerical control, machine assembling process, microcontroller virtual lab based on over-the-air programming. These virtual series are expected to enhance the understanding of digital fabrication technology, automated control of machine tool, and programming capability among participants. I strongly believe that this program is not only able to strengthen academic understanding among participants, but also focused on the technical skill and professional development. Apart from getting useful information from the session, I believe students from both countries also will get the opportunity to interact, get to know each other, enhance their interpersonal skill, as well as learn their respective language and culture. Because education is not the learning of fact, but the training of the mind to think, as stated by Albert Einstein. I hope that through this program, students will have gained invaluable experience that can be leveraged in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, once again, I would like to express my deepest gratitude, especially to Mr. Muhammad Nordin, the organizer of POLMAN and PSAS, as well as parties involved in this event. I hope that the cooperation and the commitment from all parties can benefit the student and strengthen the relationship between the two institutions. Hopefully, what we do today will lead to more interesting collaborative program in future. I hope it will be face-to-face. Finally, I end my speech with the word Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, thus officiating the opening ceremony of International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation on Resembling a Real Lab. With that, I end my speech and thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sincere thanks and appreciation to the Honorable Mr. Muhammad Zubair bin Muhammad Hanifah, Director Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, for his welcoming remarks and officiating the opening of the International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling a Real Lab program just now. Respected guests, without further wasting any more time, our program this morning will continue with the welcoming remarks from Mr. Muhammad Nordin, Director Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, Indonesia. I would like to hereby welcome and invite Mr. Muhammad Nordin to present his welcoming remarks for our program International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling a Real Lab. Please welcome Honorable Mr. Muhammad Nordin.
Okay, thank you to the ceremony, master ceremony. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. The Honorable Mr. Muhammad Zubair bin Muhammad Hanifah, Director of Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah, Malaysia. Madam Siti Marlina Muhammad Amin, Deputy Director Academic of PSAS. Mr. Arman Haji Ahmad Sapawi, Deputy Director Academic Support of PSAS. And Madam Pipi Tanggraini, our Deputy Director for Academic Affairs, and then Mr. Kurniawan, Deputy Director of Student Affairs of POLMAN Bandung, Head of Department of PSAS and POLMAN Bandung, Head of Programs of PSAS and POLMAN Bandung, International Officer of PSAS and International Officer also of POLMAN Bandung, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, and ladies and gentlemen. All thanks and praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for His grace in granting us this opportunity to attend the opening ceremony of PSAS POLMAN International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling of Real Lab. I would like to thank all the committee for preparing this event. We all know for sure there was a lot of effort that had been done, and there was a lot of time that had been taken to prepare this event. Ladies and gentlemen, this International Virtual Workshop will be held on 12 to 13 May, means today till tomorrow. This program is aimed at having the student discover new experience and knowledge outside the classroom. This workshop also aims to share knowledge related to managing online simulation of assembling a real lab between the academician in both institutions. By attending this event, participants are expected to be able to absorb the skill and knowledge in technical expertise in respective fields. Ladies and gentlemen, the International Virtual Workshop offers several benefits. There are, firstly, alternative learning. Virtual or online event provide alternative learning options that couple nicely with the different speaker presentation. Opportunities like this, allow you to live with new knowledge or a new skill set, which is super beneficial on its own. Secondly is the networking. The networking is a benefit of any event. This opportunity to exchange insight and establish a valuable connection cannot be beaten. You can connect and share information with professionals that have the same interests and issues, and most importantly, you can stay connected. And thirdly, skill building. The virtual workshop on providing you this virtual workshop can provide you with several ways to develop your skill in any field you want. You may need to set the target before taking the workshop, participate, get activity engaged, and at the end of the day, you may find yourself filled with the experience that will lead to build your skill both academically and non-academically. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my hope that this program would strengthen the cooperation network between PSAS and POLMAN Bandung by improving the quality of internationalization program of higher education in international scale. To the speaker and participant of this international virtual workshop, I wish you all a fruitful experience, and I hope you will take some time to be immersed in developing academic and non-academic skill and sharing your perspective with others in this activity. Thank you, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Sincere thanks and appreciation to the Honorable Mr. Muhammad Nuruddin, Director, Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung, for his welcoming remarks just now. Ladies and gentlemen, the International Virtual Workshop Online Simulation of Resembling Array Lab is a 2-day program that will be made up of talks and sharing sessions by lecturers internally from Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah and Politeknik Manufaktur Bandung as well. The program will be filled with talks and activities involving academic and non-academic aspects, such as personality development, technical skills development, and cultural experience while socializing virtually with student bodies of PSAS. Distinguished guests, our program this morning will continue with an opening video showcase involving various departments and units in Politeknik Sultan Azlan Shah. Let us all sit back and enjoy the opening video showcase brought to us by the Video and Montage Committee. Thank you very much once again to the Video and Montage Committee for the opening video showcase. To the respected guests, our program this morning shall proceed to the photography session. All guests are requested to turn on their respective cameras and kindly use the program background that has been shared to all of the guests from the beginning of this program. I would like to hereby hand over the platform to the webinar committee for the photography session. Over to you, webinar committee.
Okay, thank you, Puan Farah. Okay, everyone, open your camera. Open your camera. Okay, all right. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again. Again. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you once again to the webinar committee for perfectly handling the recently concluded photography session. With the end of the photography session, it marks the end of the opening ceremony for our international virtual workshop online simulation of Resembling, a real lab program. I would like to hereby invite the guests of honor to leave this morning's meeting, and thank you very much for your presence. For the students, there will be 5 to 10 minutes break before our program continues with the first session, which would be additive manufacturing, 3D printing, introduction, application and development by Mr. Muhammad Al-Buhari bin Marzuki. And also the next second session will be Proteus Virtual Lab for Sensor Development System by technologist Dr. Nur Azam bin Aliman and Mrs. Eliza binti Shamsuddin. Meanwhile, for tomorrow, there will be session 3 and 4 on title of Online Virtual Laboratory for CNC Machine Assembling course by Mr. Yogi Muldani Hedrawan. And also the slot 4 will be Microcontroller Virtual Lab based on over-the-air programming by Mr. Abyanuddin Salam. For your information, first slot will begin at 10 to 10:05 minutes and also a Malaysia time. Please scan the QR code display on your screen. Okay, we wait webinar committee to display the QR code. And click the link that is shared in the chat box. Okay, and then that's all. Thank you very much. Until we meet again after this, thank you.
So, I think Mr. Zubair and Puan Azliza, saya pamit, mohon
Baik, Pak.
again maybe next. And then I think kalau boleh bagi informasi tentang TVET exhibition di Malaysia.
Iya, Pak.
Mudah-mudahan kalau ada keluangan masa dan juga memungkinkan, it's possible to fly to Sahalam and then visit PSAS as well. I think I will prepare. Yeah.
Insyaallah. Insyaallah.
Terima kasih Puan Aliza dan Pak Zubair. Mr. Zubair is already left, I think, ya.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe he has some other meetings, I guess.
All right. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you
Terima kasih.
to all, and then have a nice workshop, and then meet again in the next activity. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih.
Baik, Pak. Waalaikumsalam. Terima kasih, Bapak. Jumpa lagi, Pak.
Insyaallah.
Oke, saya juga pamit, Miss
Baik.
Aziza.
Baik, Ibu. Terima
Sampai
kasih,
jumpa
Bu
lagi
Pipi.
semuanya.
InsyaAllah
Thank
jumpa
you.
lagi esok petang.
Ya, see you all.
Terima kasih
Thank
PPP.
you.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ima,
Ya,
okey ke? Okey ke?
Alhamdulillah okey.
Tombol sakit-sakit pun cantik. Terima kasih banyak-banyak untuk
Terima kasih
opening
semua.
ceremony.
Kan perlu klik link yang diberikan itu untuk slot 1 ya. Bukan link ini.
Okey, yang ini adalah yang QR code. Boleh nampak ke?
Ima, saya minta diri ya.
Okey.